In the deep woods of Mississippi, where the red clay turns slick and heavy in the rain, most logging crews shut down. Roads get soft, equipment sinks, and landowners worry about scars left in the soil. But not T.O. While others wait for clear skies, he and his crew are still out here.
If my dad didn't kill me while I'm coming up, damn sure ain't not gonna kill me while I'm grown either.
Working through the downpour, every boot sunk in mud, every machine humming through the mist. It ain't just stubbornness, it's skill, it's precision, it's years of knowing this ground like the back of his hand. With wide tires, steady hands, and experience passed down from his father, T.O. maneuvers his equipment with a surgeon's grace.
I'm gonna do a truck driving school for in the woods. So everybody got know what to do in the woods. They confused, ain't no yellow and white line out here.
The skidders glide, not tear. The cutters ease, not gouge. Loaders move the logs with minimal impact. Stacking them high, while the rain taps like drums on steel. The land is protected. The job still gets done. He might be the only logger working in the state today. But he's not just working, he's preserving. Because for T.O., it ain't just about getting wood to the mill, it's about earning trust, respecting the land, and proving that real loggers don't just show up when it's easy. They show up when it's needed. Even in the rain. And just when things were finally flowing, logs hitting the deck, machines running clean, and that hard rain easing into a quiet Mississippi mist. Bam! Trouble. A cylinder snapped on one of the John Deere loaders could have shut the whole operation down. But that's when Ced stepped in, T.O.'s mechanic. Quiet, steady, sharp as they come. While most folks were thinking about heading for cover, Ced was already grabbing the welding rig, rain dripping off his hood, sparks flying into the mist like fireflies. He didn't hesitate. Right there in the mud, in the drizzle, he put that machine back together like a surgeon in the field. No garage, no roof, just grit and know-how. That Deere was down less than an hour, patched, fired up, and back in the game. Because when you're logging through storms and setbacks, you don't just need operators. You need men like Ced and crews like T.O.'s, built different, built for the real Mississippi woods. They came back the next morning, tired, sore, but ready. The rain had passed, but a thick fog hung low over the pines like a curtain, hiding the treetops and cloaking the land in silence. Still, it was better than rain, and T.O.'s crew didn't waste a second. By sunrise, the cutters were already in the woodline, loaders were stacking, and the trucks? They were moving full force, one after the other, rumbling down the haul road with heavy loads and headlights cutting through the fog. The forest might have looked still from the outside, but deep in those woods, it was all motion, all purpose, all grind, rain or shine, fog or fire. This is what logging looks like when you don't wait for perfect conditions. When you make do, make repairs, and make it happen. That's the TO way.
Gonna pay for that. Both of y'all on me. Ain't this impressive?
When it come down to mechanic work, it's important for the boss man to know how to do something. If not, he ain't gonna be in business long. He'll mess around and lose whatever money he do have because you gotta know how to do something for yourself. My dad always taught me that you gotta know how to do something for yourself. And the thing about it, ain't no book to this. I basically just learned by paying attention on the job and want to learn, you know. If you don't want to learn, this is the wrong line of work to be in, because even though I've been doing this on my own for 17 years, I'm still a student of the game. And so that's why I come out here to learn. I come out here to go hard. I come out here giving my all. I'm not play boss man. I mean, we love working, but we got bills to pay. We got to pay for this equipment. Basically about moving that timber, man. We got to move that wood. You got John Deere O-ring in your brown truck.
TO himself is as sharp with a wrench as he is behind the controls.
Let's see if she's leaking or not.
Some men operate. Some men fix. TO does both. When a hose bursts or a pump goes out, he doesn't call for help. He grabs his tools. Years of turning bolts, rebuilding engines, welding frames, he knows every inch of his equipment like a man knows his own hands. And when it's time to move timber, he can climb into a cutter, a skidder, or a loader and make it dance. Smooth, precise, efficient. In a world where breakdowns can cost thousands by the hour, that kind of skill ain't just rare, it's vital. TO doesn't wait on mechanics, he is one. He doesn't wait on operators. He trains them, and when the crew is down a man, he jumps in and keeps the job moving. Like nothing ever skipped a beat. It's why this crew stays ahead, even when the odds stack against them. Because when you've got a man like TO at the helm, you don't just survive the woods, you master them.